Side note, we had a new intern start today, Gracie. I tried to get Gracie to come co-host here with me, and she didn't want to. She's not the podcast type because I just like to put them on the spot on their first day. And she's, of course, trying to be real prim and proper. We're in our Somerville office. We have a pool table. So I was like, well, we did an intake. Well, we were there for 2 intakes, and one didn't show up. So I had 30 minutes. So I was like, let's play pool real quick. And she said, I've never played pool before. And I'm like, well, I'll show you. She beat me. Yeah,
oh, my
she
goodness.
did. Her first time she ever played pool. And she beat me. It came down
Sure it's
to...
her first time?
Well, yeah, maybe I got hustled. You may be right. Well, there's no money riding on it, but she straight up beat me. I brought it up because I also suck at cornhole. So, like, what I learned is years ago, one of the times I was in Korea, right? And our coach, the U.S. coach for the taekwondo team I was on, he was like, let's go play basketball. And it was some downtime. And I was like, no, man, I don't do anything but taekwondo. Like, I'm good at taekwondo, and that's it. I don't do extra stuff. And he was like, come on, Mason, we need an extra person. It won't hurt you to play basketball. And I'm like, you don't understand. I really suck. So they go to some sporting store and find an American basketball, and they come out, and then they staple or attach this little hoop thing in an alley in Korea, in Seoul, Korea. So we're back there, and he wants me to play. So I literally step out on there to play, and whoever I was guarding did like a fake, like they were going to shoot. And I jumped up, and when I landed, broke my ankle. Like that quick. And so here I am with a torn up ankle in the alley in South Korea. So then Grandmaster H. Yuli, who's passed away, he came around and saw me and was, I'm literally laying there bawling, hurting. I mean, my ankle is super messed up. I'd broken some stuff and torn ligaments. Like, it was a really bad injury. So he takes my foot and he starts going, and you can like hear bones in it. And finally the coach was like, Grandmaster, I'm not sure that's helping. He was like, yep, it's broke. That's what he said. So then they took me, they picked me up and carried me into the hotel room, and they said they had a doctor coming, right? So the doctor who comes is an acupuncturist. So then he can't speak any English and starts telling me how, oh, okay, this is hurt. And so he takes out a, I remember it looked like what they would use to prick your finger with, like it was a thicker needle. Mm-hmm. And he held my ankle, and he was like, he told them in Korean to hold me down. So they're holding me down, and I'm like, what? And he starts stabbing my ankle like 80 times, like, just stabbing it over and over. And then he put these suction cups on me that started pumping out the bad blood. And then he did acupuncture, and it was all super painful. And at the end, he was like, tell him if, in Korean, he was telling them, they're translating, that if I needed him to come back, he would come back. And I'm like, no, I'm good, brother. Like, I'm good. I don't need to see you ever again. But anyway, huge tangent. But the point was, I suck at any other sport. I don't play anything. I do taekwondo. That's what I do.